Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, one of the most historic venues in all of college football.
All right, we got some rain, fellas. Let's go.
The Bearcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That would be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for second down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The option look. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose.
Nice.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll just try to forget about that disastrous running play on first down, second and long coming up. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Quarterback adapting. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Plucks it out of the air. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They punt it away on fourth down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Cincinnati's offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll try to run for it. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Are you serious?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Here's the handoff. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. On the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They get to the line quickly. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Off the play fake. That's it. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
How about
Let's go.
Defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. From the gun, the running back has it. Open space at the 25. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's Barnett. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And you can do a better job up front. Right there, that run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbed.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Give to the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's McNeil. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decisions, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to drop it and keep the sticks rolling.
The handoff to Johnson. Nice move to keep running. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Off play action. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And some room to work. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. Had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
It's complete to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric, he is dynamic, he'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Using the quick game, and they're able to get him down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's McClain. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. And a big gain here. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. Heaves it on the run. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The sure hands, it's Jones. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And the heat gets there, and they get him down
hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off-play action on first down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Trying play action. Turns it loose. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. Dumps it off in the flats. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to Johnson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got it in the middle, it's Webb. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Bearcats will line up to punt punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Slips a tackle. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Makes a move. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation and time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the inside. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football.
Turning it off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Finds his man. It's Simmons. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He'll throw on third down. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Pocket breaking down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
Sends it back in motion. Direct snap. It's Lawson. Grab near the marker. It's Barnett. And he's got a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The handoff to Johnson. Makes a man miss. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Off to the races. Touchdown, Bearcats. He got him loose, and it was lights out after that.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
And now this offense will take the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. There he goes. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look at the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback.
They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty. They'll operate out of split backs. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Tyree. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Going up top again. Finds his man. It's Jones.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Gets open down the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Bring in the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up a big play.
The Bearcats in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.